1990, tourism was only just beginning, right? It started here in 1987. I'm Mark Wainwright. I'm a freelance environmental educator, which encompasses teaching, writing, illustrating, and a fair amount of work in the realm of conservation, particularly in the Monteverde area. So my background, what I studied in college was Spanish and studio art. And I was a big fan of nature, but was not inspired by academic biology at all. I came here on a study abroad program in 1990. I was at Middlebury College in Vermont, and was a part of my Spanish major was to take courses here in a national university called the Universidad de Costa Rica, where I took biology. And found it absolutely fascinating. And I returned here when I graduated because I had nothing better to do. And I still don't have anything better to do. We live with our head in the sand, destroying the planet. And when you really talk to people and really tell them the stories the right way, most people are fascinated by it. And I think that the reason that many of us live it with our head in the sand is because, first of all, we don't have to be connected with nature, because we don't. You know, you can live in a suburban environment and be largely disconnected from it. But if there was better storytelling that made people aware of the million truly fascinating stories that are around them, not just in Costa Rica, in Missouri, in wherever, right? There are hundreds of amazing stories in your back garden, that it would help us to preserve what I think is most magical about our planet, which is not humankind, but the almost unfathomable complexity and wonder of every living thing that is around us. And I don't say that lightly. Every little thing is shaped by hundreds of stories. YOLO. That's a phrase that I didn't know until my late son taught it to me. But
inside that is like a sponge.
I mean, I think it's something that takes most people potentially decades, right, to learn. And I know it sounds like a cliche and it sounds very simple, but that's the one I'd go with. I think storytelling is everything in the world of conservation. If we want people to give a shit about the natural world, they have to understand it. And I have found very, very consistently that people do if they're explained the right way. But most people, they listen to biological stuff and it's like yabba yabba yabba, and now I was the same. In high school I was not inspired by biology because it was too much technical mumbo jumbo and not enough inspirational, accessible storytelling without removing a lot of the complexity. I don't mean dumbing it down so much that it's no longer interesting either. It's like an in-between. So good storytelling in that, I don't know how to describe it, but there's an in-between realm where you are able, I think, to convey that unbelievable complexity, but without boring people along the way with all the terminology and irrelevant trivia.